This is one of those dishes that sounds like it shouldn't work on paper, but it's one of the best things I've ever had. So you take 2 eggs. I just use a fork for about 30 seconds to get them fully combined. Put your pan on like medium low. I really run basically almost low. I'm on a gas stove though and a stainless steel. Drop a pat of butter in there, just let that melt. Then pour your eggs in and I just kind of leave them alone. I'll go on and off the heat a little bit just to manage the temperature. I don't want the bottom to be crispy. I'm basically doing a French omelet, but I don't bother mixing them in the pan. I just kind of let them sit. Once I see them setting a little bit, I'll just give them a little shake to make sure they're not sticking to the pan, which they're not, which is perfect. And then leave them be again. Just let them hang out. Now, once the surface is like slightly wet, kind of like that, where they're still kind of moving around on top, but they're starting to be set at the bottom, I hit them with a little salt. This is when you start folding and kind of rolling them over. And you kind of want to feel it, press it a little bit, see where it's at. You don't want to cook the insides completely. You still want some of that runniness. We're going for like custard-like. Now, here's the move. Cold cottage cheese. I use Good Culture low fat. I think low fat actually matters here. Full fat would push it a little too far into the richness overload. I actually find that the low fat has a little bit more tang to it, which is actually a little bit better for this. But again, it needs to be cold, straight from the fridge. So just scoop a little bit in a line right across, right here. And then I hit it with just a little bit of flaky salt. And lastly, I slice some green onions and I just kind of sprinkle a few of those right across the top like this, just a little bit. Everything else on this dish is pretty soft, realistically, the egg and the cottage cheese. I find that the green onion just brings a really nice, like, fresh little punch, and I just am kind of obsessed with green onion or scallions, whatever you want to call them. They're perfect. Oh, it's so good. To me, the reason this works is the temperature contrast. The warm custardy egg paired with that tangy, cold cottage cheese and that nice fresh burst of green onion. Oh, it's stupidly simple, and at the same time, it's amazing. Again, it's basically 3 ingredients, and it shouldn't work on paper. Like, I've described it to people, and they looked at me like I'm crazy. But it's one of the best and most interesting bites I've had in a long time. Temperature contrast is something that's overlooked by a lot of people.